I did my portfolio project on burnout in the nursing profession. I learned many things during this project. I learned that things needed to be turned in on time. I gained more practice using the APA format and how to integrate research into a memo/project. I did not turn in my rough draft on time, so I lost the chance of getting additional advice and recommendations from my peers and my professor. So I learned that due dates aren't an option. I gained more experience and became more comfortable using the APA formats, and I gained more practice searching for information using the Brighton Stratton Library and then integrating it into my project. In the future, I would make sure to turn it in earlier so that I could get feedback and make improvements on my project to get a better overall grade. I would have peers edit it as well as ask the professor for help ahead of time. This project met the course outcomes and institutional outcomes. It helped me to analyze situations, audiences, and desired goals to determine the written format appropriate to the purpose of the message by helping me write the memo with the correct audience, my boss. It had to be formally written with sources. It helped me to prepare clear and concise computer-generated letters, memos, reports, and proposals because I had to create a memo. I had to create written communications that promote positive, interpersonal, intercultural, organizational, or international relationships by helping address the fact that nurse burnout needed to be solved to enhance relationships in the company. I had to develop strategies to become a more effective reader and writer of technical documents by being forced to use the online library. I had to deliver oral presentations using visual support materials in a variety of situations by creating this reflection. I had to create various documents that demonstrate a student's intermediate skills in accessing, analyzing, and synthesizing research per the ACRL standards by doing research in the library and incorporating it into my memo project. I had to produce a minimum of one substantial research-based assignment that shows significant depth of thought. I made a memo with APA sources. I had to analyze, evaluate, and synthesize research through various documentation approaches that include paraphrasing, summarizing, and synthesizing research through various documentation. And I did this by directly quoting sources by using the library. I used direct quotes and summarized quotes in the memo. I had to demonstrate that I can use technology and resources by using the library and making a references page. I provided an example of how to transfer knowledge to my boss to lessen nurse burnout. In creating this reflection, I employed strategies for reflection by saying how I would have more people peer edit my project in order to do better. I had to look up documents that supported my idea that nurse burnout is solvable when I used quantitative and scientific reasoning. I was able to grow socially, learning, and professionally by participating in writing this memo. It helped me grow because I learned how to communicate more effectively and integrate sources. This is useful in information literacy because I was able to find information online and communicate it effectively online as well. This aligns with the dependability workplace capability because I had to show what I learned was able to be dependable by including sources from the library in Brighton Stratton. It also showed that I could turn in something on time and be dependable with my information. This aligns with communication because I had to effectively find information and communicate it with a boss professionally. I was able to communicate it through a memo, via email, and was able to explain my findings effectively inside this memo. These two are important for the future because I need to be dependable and be able to communicate effectively in nursing with my staff and patients. If not, I could get fired or people could get hurt if I forget to communicate effectively or I'm not reliable. I need to stay up to date in technology so that I can adjust as needed in the nursing profession on finding information and charting. Thank you.